Me Samu akwa babim eba Adom TV. Afi na odi wafidie na to ha Showtym. Me tena konya kesi mu ama mamaga aka Saliman. Eniti wo hwa also join in Facebook na fa comment ebra Adom TV. Na ne apese obusa bia na se nkomo na ye di no. The office say che wa adwene so bia na so wo de aba na ya hwem ni na ya aba mu. Dwumadi mbetena se a enya me nko a enamte ha. Se ya me nko a namte ha. Kadwumadi ni kwanya de betimi akoso. Atitiwfo ahofefo animdiefo akukudam kame ho ana dwumadi ye de bro. Eni te se me dom nso madi na wusa na dwi enya me nko a namte ha na waba be cheme areme anasa me ka asem bi na nko ya waba cheme abro me wo dom tamachi. Etimi nko left far corner honom no Harriet Edio, your broadcast journalist. Ne ho fe aha no brofo. So the brofo ba na de bedada ya. Aha. Ono no bitwitwa age esa se bo who mama. Ache massive press video. Bo men kan obi. Harriet bi aboko de.
Yes, I no be a challenge me.
Oh, mumra challenge there. Challenge there. Ti omumra na omuso ye hwe ne omuso betimi ye de aba. Ti Harriet aba bibia ye boko ne ho ye pa nti anadwi so obeba aba be fire
spectacles the we show the penalty am
ye me the amount yesi busa na nsa be kai tv spectacles ye shemia o se bod exam aduma mi wi me so me transfer ama Harris no so dey akogire samba fine gentleman bia me say ono nti nene o hwa madre papa because me antie say ofa ne ho yie pa na me so me na me tifia wacha se nti no me mama me fa title no ko nti nene Mesuma tiaso pa. Or your playwright, you can say playwright, or be a church or play. And can you any playing? Your class says, oh, you playing. Aha, play. Now, be some for air acting. Now, or born home what the bunny theatre as or born home what the year pa. No, say the art, no, or per se, or this sa a year in new pyre. Or more year art, no more year playing, and I say, at the healing air bread and go for, or right, cobna and son, or no sabe can fear. Ora, akwaba.
Yenya.
Ofa akupa. Yeah. I feel no matter as na time say you learn near but say o be na me hu na me so me de agina akwaba.
Yenya.
Yo na nia otoso ono nso ye fashionista ba na tie kikan tare mum ye gina home posi intro pictures. Ye nante dan ho nia mo fe no Ejinamu anante na bonika se catwalk na odi mu akotin yi pa. Dodo na friend pretty GH but ukofia your friend catch esan say ne maame ne papa mani nyina no no eden otwa to catch akwaba.
Ya enua.
Bibia boko.
Nyame adom.
And so afa ho pa.
Me dase.
Wa no style na wato your friend thing.
We no. Na wankasa wo hwa edin ben na de be man.
You very do fear so. Do you fear so baby musa?
Harriet eji shit na me so me eji jeans.
Okay, jeans no so echo
aka
so ka so be you na say from me dem musa ko fi hallelujah. Aha. Eno nti ka che so wa ha ne ho odene. Ono so already say no ba be so e Ghana man. Ye wi na yaba e honorable in our midst. Or ye seasoned entertainment stakeholder na osanso your politician non compare free entertainment no call politics but onyamiti empire bona o man niam BCC e na osan de na ejina ka bai na menye sure senka ye ne eneti hanom owura koka dodo na enimisi e friend owura koka owura akwaba
metiase
bibia ye boko de
uni how
koka nso se mini how de anene ekwan matene se medi dwumadi ne beto aso na emom no yenko owura eye kobena ansa honom ono na oho a ba besra na amane ode bai no me kenkan bibi kakra fa ho no o se o art no o the heal you want to heal the world hinasa inspiration no free ever
well a theater na ye no ye nyina yim say Kofoba National Theater and I said any place I be play bia wono be play but the dance from one yen the yen say
okay
you transform society to a place.
Okay.
The time behind your place no touch on very sensitive social issues.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you're talking about rape, you're talking about LGBT, you're talking about And then be the next thing you're talking about corruption.
Corruption.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how we are trying to transform society. Through our stories. Yeah.
Okay, nice. I'm with you. And yes, be wa ba ji weni keke abesriako.
Yeah.
But mo make sure at the end of the day no kono ubeji weni bat udi bibi titiri obi adesua bi ayede akọ. Okay, bia na enani day di kan ya obi enso hwe o maka kakra fa ho de. Baby enia bi wo ho no ma me man fa nka ho a. Amafo ti obetimi e de agu ho am.
Okay, it's your friend covenant me churchoni.
Yo.
Yeah, it's mature aside plays mature on so many other platforms.
Okay.
For example, mature in the Mirror newspaper every Saturday. BNC. Obi Obekani Mirror every Saturday. BNC mature. I've been writing in the Mirror for about 9 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and plays now yet sure no. This is our 10th year. And see, I sure plays that stage plays now for 10 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Aside plays Mirror no me sign sure and Kwala book me sign sure. Other books, it's basically everything about me, writing.
Writing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they share social media, then internet era, no blogging near the no. Wow, yes, season mirrors near the graphic. It's a say omono ultra dia. You make sure say I go through. O share near senia obia to me access to the blog. No so tron. O compare ne ni ekone momo standard na. Well, I said everything is happening on the internet. Okay.
It's a crowd, even every newspaper biano. Almost they are trying to have a digital version. Yes. Say depending on just the physical newspaper. I think say because of that, they may notice say most inconform reading newspapers are penny for. But for most young people, they prefer to use the digital version. Yeah. So that is the main difference. Young people prefer the digital version, reading online, into Ghana Web, Graphic Online, all the other platforms. No, but for the older people, they are still, and then there are still people who buy newspapers. Yeah, they are still every day be almost a newspaper. But for younger people, we are not used to that culture.
Now, ethics, compared to online, there, and said you be more time and more training, and I told you
ethics, no, says online, ethics, really the standards are really low. Because you see, I know they only answer what domain. You can just create a blog and put something out there. But for newspapers, no, it really has to go through some process to be answered now. The final product's not out. But you see, I know for blogs in the air, most of them, no, what kind of cry but it's all about it's a clickbait. So if you're the title of the news, the
story,
two different things. But you see, I know there's really no regulation. Okay. And make us the digital, the manual, and also the traditional.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
As a Melancy, Mammy Hunia, Sprite Productions. No, in the pants of
a woman.
A woman,
in the pants of a woman.
In the pants of a woman.
Yeah.
And also, yeah,
so in the pants of a woman, you played last year.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was an original musical, and it was talking about rape.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, into your National Theatre last year. I think April. In the time, rerun in July. Yeah, it was one of our best productions. Yeah.
Where I say now can I say and Gen Z for the blogs no.
Yeah.
Heading in it body no. As our heading tell me who you what too much we could have.
No, I don't want to see you, but
I don't know boys so they die. Always you rock over sorry I don't to come or church. Most of the place now o enjoy no. No na ochno so echno ema newspapers near there. Now the entire ene oti efia no no yenko saa eno no so na me hu na se bibi ka che me say the saint in the devil's shoes.
Yeah.
I'm say shoe ya osibo shoe ya jagraja ni na si ko hu ye na abepi ha ya na because so far the eno na shoe oti shoe asem de na say no ana ye ka mami musa the saint in the devil's shoes.
Yeah.
HSA.
It's me time we are not ultimate the title of my player. never assume that you know what the play is about.
Okay.
Until so you actually play, no.
Say na me kind.
Yeah. The Sins the Devil's Shoes. A one-man original musical.
Oh, okay.
Inti for 2 hours, no, just nipa back up on the whole stage.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just one person.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's not, and yes, nipa now, and yes, a monologue. As yes, about recite a poem, another that be a story, a full story, but just about one person.
Wow.
Yeah, and that is how crazy it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, my started dream.
Yeah, and it's not your original musical. Mature and young 11 for the play.
Oh wow.
Yeah, write songs as well.
Wow.
For in the past of a woman, mature and young 16. For we mature and young 11.
Wow.
Yeah, and so that is how unique and how amazing the show is going to be.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's when you know, like, is it just for the year now commercializing also?
Oh, after play, no, yeah, commercializing, yeah.
Commercialize.
Yeah, but we write it for the play, and then after the play, no, not commercializing, no. Yeah.
Wow. One person, say be a obeko no a free stage, no a bar.
Yeah.
I said,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting.
We are very interested.
It's that bang and so other details be a can one.
Okay, it happened next week, Friday and Saturday.
Okay.
It's next week Easter.
Yes.
Yeah, it's Easter Friday, Easter Saturday, National Theatre. Yeah, 2 shows every day. It's 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. It's
Okay.
Friday, Easter Friday, 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. And Easter Saturday is also 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. And ticket near 150 cedis.
Okay.
Yeah. And so be a person to ticket be your short code I had on. It's a star 714 star 003 star 9 hash. Star 714 star 003 star 9 hash. Obi a person to ticket be a.
Ewo national.
Obi to talk via the short code and that's what person by National Theatre. Now my son can say it's very child friendly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very child friendly.
Yeah, very important.
It's not adult content at all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so be a bit more baby. We know bit more about only obi ni mu nyina bit more baby.
The busia bit near gade be
Exactly. And it's Easter.
Okay.
Easter a time for families. Yeah, and see, this is really the best time to go out and see a play with the family. Like we are talking about corruption. Sometimes the time they can't corruption, be a say politician.
Okay.
But I'm looking at the other side of the story. You're politician. Yeah, ordinary citizens.
Yeah,
and then yeah, crowd, but obia and come say for example, if you I say now Toma Unia, and I say vacancy better baby, our person will be chair and so there are so many things. Time you say politician are air course, but yeah.
Also, more free moon echo. We say no man near diagram.
Exactly.
The end you a children.
Yeah. And the years see, and son said that should be to me. Obey an eye worse. Then you become that bad politician you've always been complaining about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Harriet, Cobranza, new player or deba. The saint in the devil's shoes. Then I walk out.
So yesterday I had the privilege of interviewing one of the cast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Melody.
Yeah.
But only playing is since it's a one-man person.
Okay.
I got to learn a lot about the play. And people are very talented. I am very curious about them. Especially the way mafa, motivation, how I ultimately 11 songs for a play. How I also scripted will play, and one person. Then a buyer who decided, okay, let me just do a one-person play. Say, where did the inspiration come from?
Well, this is our 10th year. It's been 10 years of doing this. And as a writer, no, I think that Obi or Ocho plays one goal. I'll say, or actually, I say, Obi play with just one character because it's very, very difficult.
Yeah.
It's very, very difficult writing a play with just one character. And then you say, you are writing a story, but just one person. And see, for my 10th anniversary, I felt like this is something I've always wanted to do. So let me do it. To mark the 10th anniversary. Yeah. So that is the reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Katri.
Yeah. Joe, I think it's a very good initiative, especially with the Easter festivities coming up. They are not families and and I think this gives a lot of family the opportunity to go and watch and learn something because the okay won't go no na usua ade enso different. And to me, I feel it's very interesting. And also, on say player and Casano, that's where you get to see say will be a good actor. So I love those because hono enye young fan say on screen I say oh yeah they take and I say we are retaking it. Hono utia
live
waiting. And you know it takes very good people and as a very good actors and sana what you move na stage say ebia we are acting a play or something. I think so with this one-man character, and I said with one-man play, I think I've seen something similar with Will Smith.
Okay.
Did a movie, and I did a like one man on a movie, and I think so it's very interesting. So I would, encourage anybody watching us say they should go and support because we need this thing. Now that's our movie industry, and share that let's support the the play side because you never know, who knows. That might be where it starts to revive the industry.
Me da say Kaitri. Koka de bano art ni theater and also odimu tintimanti. Koka.
Yeah.
Kobransa.
Oh, I'm happy, sir. Next week.
Yeah.
Next week production will because it's a theater industry near consistent. I think last 2 weeks, there George Quay. This week, my papa, Roverman Productions, were home. I know Cassiano, National Theatre, across the name. It is the following week, will be for a year. I mean, ye young Crawford Beba, but we maintain standard, na ye engage Ghanaians, a good economy. As a ye university womb. But Mestre Ghana for free na dos. Chemitiki, ye chomu.
Yes.
For phone. Or the short code in Bemau. And yet the bia na Ubeshe TV. And yet the bia na obey dear Bakuna. Monkoshe, na monkomo. Issues no be reason. For a week, I beg get the family engaged. And I know him. It's been challenging. And yeah, easy. But we're maintaining momentum. The cost of running a production. A year 5 zeros as
Yeah.
So on Tiasia and I was setting Uncle for 2 nearby. That is it. Yes. And to say Adia Bakaso maybe a gate in Crawford me and pen about intimation chance. No. Yeah, my time, yeah, time. They improve supporting creative people, especially the theater. They say, Ushemwa, a theater, comedy, and a music. Yeah, support it. Let's tell people about it. Let's share it on our socials. Let's make sure also be to me or be to me solely out. Do it to me a fulfilling in financial obligation.
Okay. Yeah, that's a Koka and so Ura Kobna answer. The player or the bar. The saint in the devil's shoes. Home common na yedi ensena ye be jane kwan. Now say where the uncle dey na say less costly because you are not paying that cost to be any.
Well, that's what it looks like, but it takes a village to put together every production.
Okay.
But you can never tell. Yeah, so it's not the same cost of production. And saying I've known Koka for so long, so many years, and he knows the ins and outs of some of these things.
Sure.
Very, very expensive to put together a production. Yeah, and see, we need the support of every Ghanaian out there, because say production. Not say we run at a loss. It means we cannot come back and do another one. And that's how come time biano. You maybe say I didn't see now. There are not a lot of people doing this, because after all year if you are unable to break even, it means it will take another year to put together funds to come back. See, we need the support of everyone out there. Come with your family, come with your staff members, come with your church people.
Okay.
Come and see this, support us, so we can keep doing this.
Okay. But your sanfa short code, any baby on being your ticket, no. Esan tujana any other information biya kamua. Nanka on the no swaka wabra.
Okay, send American, you can get a short the ticket via star 714 star 003 star 9 hash. Star 714 hash star 003 star 9 hash. And now say if it's too difficult for you to do that, come to the gate and get it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Say na we ekoma Kobransa fans no. Wa mo share in the pants of a woman. I'm enjoying another one about the saint in the devil's shoes. Eti yes, all the in the pants of the woman ko ana ope. There be we so kama. Wo be hwebia wakoma beto na abesua ade bebre afimo. And until next week National Theatre abusuani na enko na omonko support ina Kobna ansana ni dwumadie no enye fefefe. Ugo so hwa Adom TV show ni Showtym. Star Beer, Kumasi Bitters, Darling Lemon, and a Stomach Garden. Omujina ya chimi edi jumedi ebro. Ye try ho abasi ye ba. And some no kwesi otin abieja or say gospel for no mo de ba ye pa ni jujui. Anka nyame fie de anka ba ne say eno tie kwa abasi ya. Yes, I'm Wakwaba eba Adom TV Showtym. Me dey Kojokin. Na me das say me see me twa me ho aba no anko ba bia wona me salute too. Say abribia na otena si train na onya abotre na edi dwumadie no so eba besom. Na the first story a e wo me table so a di kane. Ye nua ba a owo sinimu otisini ase na otwa sini. Otisini twa ase yi pa. Eye Yvonne Nelson. Eba ne sini twa. Se wo ukọ sini twa mu a odi mu tintima wo twa sini bebre. Ono anso a produce sini bebre. Na enkomo bi kọ eba ye nuanom a ebia na ohwe ne body a ene nyame de ma no na ebia banku ne fufuo enne ma bi nti ama shape no ayebasa ene bebre nya banku ne fufuo nko a other factors eka ho eti no ahwese bia obekọ na ya CC ne kama bi o mo frɛ no BBL ebi mu kra de Brazil for edi abatan Brazil den kenum say a ball ena omo ya ade ho pa but omo de we nu so ayede aba be bata ho so ono de so obekọ hospital a na ye nyini sen ana de nakọ say doctor be pagya dade e de aka ne honam dua na ene okọwo eti no ono so obekọ say ebia sabi o mano dasnaus ebia ne to esua sabi o ni mpokua esua eti wode bi ko hyem de anka ono de ne be ya awo obewu mba bebre enansem be to amanfo ntese enso ono ni disisi ono kwa na dwene ena ono hye se ono de nyame abode ode man no na ni je ho eno nti no onkonko ye side but aben komode nti yebebu saye nuanom so se asem o kan se we den ko wonka boni bia onka boni bia edit producer as video ho no a obeba ma yetie na obi ameka se bo Kojokin ena odina no ede eka misremo a
I feel like it's a mental thing, okay. You know. It's lack of confidence, really, because the minute you alter any part of your body, you'd want to alter another part, and you'd want to change this. And you know, I want a fuller lip, I want a bigger ear, do you understand what I'm saying? You'd always want to change something about you, and ask yourself, who are you really doing it for? Is it for your own personal confidence, or it's for a man? The man is one day going to leave you anyways, you know. So who are you doing it for? What is it for? And you know, one day you become a mother, your kids are going to see you. Mommy, in your previous pictures in 1992, your backside was flat. What happened to it? Did you blow it? Is it a balloon? Do you understand? I'm not ready for such questions. My daughter, she is like this. She's like me. She talks. She will ask you all the questions. Mommy, did you blow up your boobie? What happened to your boobie? Because 5 years ago, your boobies were flat. I do not want to answer such questions, and I feel like I am okay with how I look, you know. I am content. I don't think me altering any part of my body is going to help me in any way. Yes. If I'll do anything to my body I would rather have a lot of babies. If I want to find myself in a hospital, it's because I want to have babies, not because I want to cut somewhere and chip something in and no. And please, I do not expect any of you to do that because the minute you do that, it never stops.
Where you are, Kakum. Edin kwakuo na kasa etinyame ena mekaye o say enemrem ye twamfoni betimi akofa ma me mfoni bi emi bi atwa ma this your picture na what you say I say we die ene why you say aha on to so mpese that ne ma be busabusa questions ma den why den enu nti ono de so sika be kana na ya wo eye be the pass ma ahofefo ewa hanom na we say omo makoye no ohuni say self confidence is a mental something a lack of self confidence. Harriet onua ba sama okay so no de odoma nkoma ni padu ode man no eso nani na nige ho eti onko ankoda wo say okutwa ne ba bi ne ade bibia hyem asamo kan de senka ne no kore so no wakana na
me pese me nka asem bi.
Okay.
But mommy, 5 years or 10 years ago, you were dark. How are you fair now?
Okay, a question.
Yes.
Are there even else I coco?
Oh, say a question. But you should say Yvonne accept now. Say Yvonne accept now. Okay.
A question, Miss Musa question.
Okay.
Let me be south.
What's what I say more?
Let me be south that question.
Yeah.
One say question I be sound about BBL. And go bet me I can say oh. Me something I need you because me pese me nye bibi wo me body one just say I wo just like that but o ka say e bi omo ye no omo low self esteem and access omo confidence will form why ye omo there are people who actually their case is worse. It affects their day-to-day activities or how omo feel about themselves. There are people omo shape na nya kra BBL no sometimes yes
enya kra
bi mu shape nya kra like what me say etuna kom akoshe inside say akoshe inside
you say diver
so ho no exercise be no ya be o de wa wo to shape ne tie no ho na ni pa bi sa no e bia na nanim ye fe but de wa na etuna ko wura mu no na o kwa abonten a
because yes. Ana say nyame na abone saa.
Yes, nyame na abone saa mo nanso nyame na ma doctors yi nim de. Wo
body mechanic.
Nyame na ma doctors yi nim de nti say doctors etimi afa kwan hu say ye say a betimi a elevate your body self esteem and any beauty are fine.
So self esteem no na ayi kan.
But
you won't ka say no nti na go say na ka say oba na to na ko yihye mu say odim say me ye wo me no sa na tie
sa na de tie but onim who you be a wo self esteem issues are onim the way I affect you e bia say won face sa na won tie aseda you will never understand obejin say just something but idea hard into if on back on wo sika no betime bia fa ho e be boosting na maninge me, I'm not against anybody who do anything to their body because it's theirs. On pakoni body. So far as I mean, on pakoni magic can feel me hono. Me fan ho crass, nya obey to your body. If a fatal, who feel good about yourself, go ahead and do it. I don't have an opinion about what someone does to their body. At all. And a bit more dear enkoyi. Ushe Nigerian actresses CB bebre na utimu say o master no aye kitten no moto na ya akese enye fe ba ubesi de
na say enkoyie no yes okosiesie no ana afa ankoyie kra
o ma ye ase ne kra o ma ye ase ne kra
okoye straightening
wow because ade no wo de
na French caves that ya fa
ade no yi fat e feel baby e de akoshe oto
baby
wow but e was say wo hwe wo tie proportion to your ass baby mu ye mane broso bo se na eto na ye kakra
Buza say that chibu be ye bia na say
What me aye bia say wo
me oba me hu nti me so me hu me ko read about
specialize or journalist was specialize obi
for education.
Nti hu se to na ye kese na sere na aye hwahwea enye fe but
osorokobo
ono no waye na ade wo sha obetimi akas enye fe but enfon bakọ ne ho. Nti no I think say obia want a choices. We should allow people to do whatever they want to do. So far as it's not affecting you, it's not affecting the economy, it's not affecting nothing, you should allow them to do whatever will please them. Saying or ye be sound about it, no, or she could have, I mean, as a mentor or as a role model, a lot of people look up to her. She could have said, oh, I won't advise anybody to do BBL because mortality rates near high.
Yeah.
That's one thing a lot of people do not know. It's one of the deadliest surgeries in the world. You could have gone on that tangent, say, it's one of the deadliest surgeries. And obejin say but who complications near a lot. Serious. I won't advise anyone to do it, but don't call them say they have low self-esteem and all that.
Okay.
And our baby bisaw and all that.
Okay.
But I know. I didn't like that part of it.
Okay.
But BBL is a very dangerous surgery. And if you are going to do, you really need to do a lot of research. I will say a year or test me bria ube who say adia e kwako ye wi beboa na semboa no we jemu ma fa to flats ni san te say dey me family dey sa no
me da say Harriet me da so say senior Yvonne dey be better to say na low self esteem ni ade no eno na
sounds like a more mental issue. Like how?
Mama nko ni nua ba eye ka kire so hono na me musa ka kire so say ensama Yvonne eka say ebi AI mental issues kakra and so yeah ebi a low self esteem and self confidence no. Is there some reality in it because obi wo hono mo a enim say onye okay in the body and until now okoye bibi sa na dia kan we just say and some na all those say they may sound harsh to one my bi no a reality.
Okay, Kojo, officially Ebechia Ashefo nyina. Now with what Yvonne said, to me personally, I don't see anything wrong with it.
Okay. Why?
Because I feel say, and let's correct or say or feel say like mental a wadwinimu and a yell say ebia you need that but when you say ebia no patch say ebia na wadwin ho attachment na opese okokoye ne opese we yen. To me personally, my problem is ebia meti hai on the Harriet eken nyina no twa ne ho ekokosi say ebi wo ho no ma wankasa wo be hwa wo body no. Sometimes you don't like what you see. Oba bi wo ho no ma sebi ogina ahwehwe mu na ohwe no ho a confidence ankasa a ye fe no confidence oni bi woni. Eno ne one thing e was say wo your ba you need to have that confidence regardless of how I look. Regardless of style me trinity sebe me totie me nine etie say wo you okay with your body me mania obi dwene fa wo ho ana say the amanfo ka fa wo ho en how bebre en ma on fa wo ho nkonkohye niema bi mu say it's okay, it's choices. So one person will person will enhance whatever it is you want to enhance, it's your choice. I don't have a problem with that. But the fact say ebimu to me ma influence, social influence. When who send a down for be quite said near ya can and saying cry and say, oh, you're ban out to show a common no. Into your view her deliberately, and yes, they be anybody no cry and want touch him. Who me who said this person is perfect.
Yeah.
But then send a bay obey no back catching more attention from men. And I say, yeah, because say, hey, sister, you're no so ne too soon na or the pressure. They are getting more followers. Social media. No, so the pressure, no, then that is wrong. Because it's very dangerous. and it's not worth it. It doesn't matter. I don't say anything. Most of the time, say, "Ooh, girl child," as a parent, but more than say right from the beginning, no matter how, put that confidence in the person, in that girl child. Then ebeya obenyi no, ma afufron sembi anase near ohuno and influence because and social media and there so uko hono ma one share ya ube share near maybe di near maybe chia kwakoye near maybe ma one share and konko we because obia the agenda nenam e wo social media inti won so share de wo be ye de wo beto na nya ni amanfo beka anase nkonko ye de dodo na eye because we feel say it's the new trend now sisi ya na sabi woni nufu akese woni tu akese a sabi as a wo de na ye yiwu we have people we asimo obia wo ne openo obi super slim bi ni say ye kasina so asem
last
Ode sima so ode sina so gina ho na ode oba asabe ne mpoku ane ne to soso so gina obi still obe sina so enti no ade ne de ni sa de wutie bia no ubenya wo de and also let's de ma bebreye sa de we nso ye most of the time sa cyberbullying any your friend says body shaming
yeah
the nan really ka ho asemi obi betumi afọ obi de nesi ho asopa no akeka nsem bi afa no ho ma wankasa wan hwe wani nye den now you are not confident in yourself wan hwe nipa mu kra to me nkobi into no feel say oh okay and the way I'm looking here I need to enhance my lips my eyebrow and eyebrow you create me tutu ne akwa tattoo enhance your beauty. Ye nine ya nentui ubehu obi na or the pressure obi won so onko doctor papa ho sign so wo pentem nti na okọ mfichire ha bia na ya mix cement na ya de awo no na to aye say concrete onama as a ant etuo ni dia we chire no wadu be bia ni location no wadenam. And it's so sad if I see women like, and I don't have a problem. If you feel, say, okay, my tummy is too big, my forehead, I've been saying, my mama, tin, and then to me reduce it. Yeah, reduce it. Okay, to me reduce it.
My mama types in the be, it would say, yeah, kind, me types of bobo D. So, bet me, my types in the be near the idea, senior.
Say most of the time I say BBL no famous. But then there's a lot of surgeries liposuction
and tummy tuck wo
and lipo no
lipo no na twe fat no. Nti it me to go.
Okay.
But BBL no ye twe fat ye use liposuction.
Yeah, they are
fat na na dey show to.
Yeah, we breast implants.
Okay. South Korea on 13 years teenagers your head to toe, you be yama.
And it's sad.
When I cry, it's me on night streets.
What happened to our natural body as a woman?
Fortunately,
because
that's the world we are
and then also no obi wo ho no ma sebe be macron enete. Titru ni wa wo kakra. Na ebia wa free. Aba kakra, stretch mask kakra aba ho. Tommy bia. Tommy bia.
And someone
it's a natural thing, Coca. It's a natural thing. Oba de wo asabi usia no na enya senior tie. Enya sa not here. But then at the end of the day, I walk around to me many passes. But Tommy bia munsusu.
Okay.
Munsusu come man after giving you children.
Na bia ko bucket man.
Can't so me na say e wo wadwintre wasem hu na me ba ko ka ho ye hwe role so a society so play in this na metimi ne mayo ne bi din komo na omo say o efie yes osana ne obi a obolo na e ko ni trima say eh wo de bia na waye kakra say en waye say ne e to ho en na wa no ketwa sa me o hene se kompo ena obi bi fia say on sa ne manyina na e ka o mchimi to onyi a na amane yesa society nso e ka ho bi ena ama amanfo e yesa ne manyina na owura koka
I think say mechia obi ohwe na ma mechia heavy do squad 9 ne omobo omodin akope kra be ma omonipa na waka ba bi
okay
omayade pa I think the society will rule or play and will be our rule. But yeah, African certain entity, atemdidie ni saa noma no part enom titifo na na edi o matem no mko bibia any chopsticks ni ice cream ni tabitax na ni
bibia na mai ka ho ankombeyo
nipa dase ni o ma me awo afa ho akoma mechanic so onye street ni se bompa na nye onfa bompa fufo so na ka na be dan ko street na ye nam na 13 26 42 ni ewu basabasa ni e ka se demonic mechanic no on a ball even as more kind me ni problem me de so to me kind at least ka producer be to me amami Yvonne Nelson ni earlier days ni modern day ni enfa picture ni mum se eno no ka ne ba ni busa na obetumi ama
wakotwa bia
oh se color na differentiation abem
color dey oh so Yvonne dey or your fair
debi na first na black and white say a color
Princess Tyra no very dark
boss
to say
boss me say titi no me na me kasa me say titi na black and white say multicolored
okay
a pure colored in fact color need can say ni ati
say body as say no
I say galam say nsuo
body as
na I say galam say nsuo I purify ne I say be ne ye kan no wahu life is full of choices. Life is full of choices. Make me can say Yvonne Okasa no why research who say nkoma no the body structure no ko ya emfa
ko baby Yvonne body amanfo awu
long legs
obia ne de ope o se ne de ya wo mfa ma ne ja no o se on awo no ope munya no obi susu de obekọ mechanic ni apempam no ni adwudwa no munya omu adani du no ankofunu adaka no ane enye no ase munya omu
but on a real no o make key state points be say ohun say some of them AI say be a more mental and a low self confidence these two things no
I agree.
On reality
the all can is true
okay
time or black no no you see no when
black
people
BB black BB and a change color
meba ne dia ne color complexion and or the 5 1+1 and 1 times 1 baby obi ade be fa no otumi di fa
exactly
you chose to be fair somebody choose to do BB or say or mental issues
okay
and see be share sanya manka ni say makeup
you
see because ya enhancing
makeup dey atiase
mental BB say
mental issues na some na kon e wo ho hwe inflammatory complex e wo ba bia when who say obi enhance the body question is obusa who say my body stature any say ni amete no can it bear the load I want to impose and then me when my body changes what will be the cause effects and so yes our analysis no then who baby ugina what you say and I make a choice say Yvonne has done that analysis no who say 2 times 4 saying
8
4 plus 4 8 sa 8 we no pay we 8 we on pay nti munya no life is full of choices ono ko color and e binu so on beko bibi yo munya no
we say honorable MPP breaking the 8 into I mathematics no 4 plus 4 2 times 4 that's any na no breaking the 8 na asem na ye kabat amfa asemi de obi are the choice obi pese we and obi so I am say no wanya ne self esteem no
I can mention
you know
some moment
okay
yeah ohun videos or strate like she's walking then
no wanya ne obi kan no e yo no so no
some was low self esteem
they say the new motto is we watch we don't judge
yes
na fe dru ho na nkomu a
enti no yeah man but ade ba ko so dey say some of these personalities no omo so omo eman for sure omo so ebobra obi wo ho e bi e health issues e bi o hwa ne size no man the health issues but no kwa akwaye but omo sure omo no they don't know me kai say enche bia matankoma so interview bi am so call church bi na no or share the story with the youth and I say some producer be e make a statement be say ono we tum dodo na the camera turn so a ye hu no
na the light in you
the camera turn so ye hu and you see such a young actress now can be say chena ade na person o che o say anu ntie na nso ma ni nuanu bebre na no ecosystem housing what must say that's
and you so nim sa tem no
o say ni nuanu bebre na ecosystem housing so some of these statements ni bi aya ye keka no and so makwakoye na obi omo followers no omo followers ni nim adekunti
that's the problem Kojokin no
so makwakoye
I was say omo ba out ba be share omo experience me aya me kohwe
okay
ya pa who say moja clot of blood and you say bompo wo ye sa bibio na e bon en kan bi e tena ho che na wonim say wo ya e wo so ye massage and anya say wo ya utna ho no you okay so uko gym uhia gym to maintain that or say a massage maintenance ni kwa pone bubu ya de chain inti how ni e ka uni say sika na men di celebrity bi echi enkonko ye bida e was so ready pan na ready a we hu say enya ade a ehu hia
most of the time come background as any can you come out you share your spirit
yes but
then obi
one ni fefe no
wakoye wie na wani tua no kra bisa na say
yeah
ube bisa na enti why do you do this thing
abado then so be kaya abado de okan ne de yi
but there are so many people like one kasa when it say etuoi size ya sisa and so bisa no see obes where heaven and earth say so why are you shy and I say I didn't know offer say obe pay mu aka because as a let's yan say bia say okoye celebrity krana as a you have followers right and senior you have people that look up to you inti wakwakoye oh bra bontin because I've heard somebody wakwakoye breast surgery oyi nanufu mu aba na ewo mu no and all this silicone shame why also their family has a trait of breast cancer.
Okay.
Until before answer nebeban if you want on the problem. Until the reason why you went to do it, you come out and then you share.
Be transparent.
But then sauba be ya de ni na say the thing that you went to do in order to get confidence, you know. Afi wan kasa o fere hu mposa amanfo ebe hu say I did this thing and then e okoye no e home fast one is saying.
Good point. Point. Koka, as role models, omo no mo feel say adiwe hear me at this point in my life wakoye emfaso bi esese onya wanya ne self confidence bibia wanya ne ohwe ne so e de abo bra no so enim the reason why ne idol ne koye ya no so kwakoye bi afuto be ne de ma followers no
so ye mame ye papa na mo bi obetina TV so ye oba role model so wayira
I know, right?
So, but I say, easy. I'm afraid they are on the internet and
especially
some of them are school.
What's the question now? Busa on the first. Nipa no, it be a health reason. The low self-confidence. Bibi or kumunti. And no, yes, sir. No one must add any impact to our bibi.
Exactly.
How do you raise a child? No, go for before from your role model.
Who said Kolana and pick your role models? Parents don't pick role models for children.
Major road will fear and most umpire no third road near one can befaso. I don't understand. It's a wrong thing.
Yeah.
So I feel now ube measure and now ube culture akwalano to the lifestyle of that person. No, and you're wrong. And this is the time a lot of parents and schools need to have open education about these things. The side effects, any number because M1 crofobibri. Baby ayekon M1 say ma wo na meba say okosho bi wo TV so na me role model no bi enye.
Ebi no problem control.
No, it
as
is
a
wrong.
Parent
of social media.
Parents who traits and parents should have time. Listen, you do pempeso as say a lot of wrong things. She bibi ekoso TikTok say
teleportation.
Yes. People hiding their nude in videos.
Yes.
Now
like
we are encouraging it. We should stop. We should help the young ones. Ye mo who say baby or mo kono enye. Eya ni akoye say oh no my oh Siano oh that obet say McBrown that obey say enyanji usem na eji usem a obeti ase.
Okay. Any ekano. Se say the era na ye woman no mofra no. Omo ye fast. Omo niema omo ye exposed to enka ne de niema sie. Ubenyini ansa na niema bi wo abon na ne no at the tender age no nim saa niema ni nyina. Omo abobon kokora na mra na omo nenam. Question obebusa no. Enti yesre empanifo awofo mon get closer edne pa because of phones and the internet no, but be in the life of your child na niema ehu hia no why na wo hwe no well social media na ka ho is e kamadwuma no why na wo hwe no social media on is a concern busa aba no se o ka kire wa ko read about the person na hwe eniema pa e wa no ho ne niema enye wo na wo di bia ye de eto ba no fo ugusu hwe eye Showtym Adom TV entertainment na enkonwa ye temu yi a ya denden mu yi aha ne me mai na ni age isan se omanya nkonwa foforo nkonwa na efe yi pa na ye king of antique ene di nkonwa yi de ebre oko La Pasa first no wo abrantie sports building by say we free ho ojina abrantie ni won na to ani show opposite obehu bigot ho no medan no ho no behu say a boy fefe king of antique okwa nkonwa ye gu afefe nyina no bibia opebia no oya obenya bia ye de ama ye da star bien so asese abribia o madama eno nti na de show yi de ebre ne ho ayedin ne abegina ne akasa na ye de be nti se o pensan ye bia de a eno ane star bia ada wan bia no enkoyi e da o mase e darling lemon so omo so ya say eno so ye smooth e kama o nom na esan sisi obedi mu esan se lemon na ye de ewom no Kumasi bitters ememansa Kumasi bitters emansa yetwa no bran ene enuro Ghana enuro ne habama ewom no eboaye na oyam yare ne de edura a wo de ko stomach guard uti stomach ena guard wa boho ban na bibia ye kama ye twa ye ho abaye ba kwesi oten in the news ye de akani na abeto amoso Yankopon Israel bebre se oje mre etwen me na me se twa me ho ba ye no jumba de ne sila e Showtym medine kojo kini na star beer darling lemon Kumasi bitters stomach guard omo no mu gina ye chia ye de jumba de bro efi akoka gusu ofi aka chire wa ha e na Harriet nso wa ha na omo amama ya tenase a ye ni age a ye chi aye kama no e king of antique Ebadu nkonya papa dia
solid.
Yes, open nkonya dia sisi o dem one. A king of antique. Enkoba bia. La Paz bigot. Pepe popular bigot. Eho eno. Okwa abodam 6. Obeso to out quick cry or a solid guy. Ha, my GB bia boko die. Yakopo sha so boy. Na me next story no. Ade bia ehu hia ese etimi ka ne yie esan se ensem bia ya etwakọ ne ye ka fa eye certain personalities no etimi how mo yie pa na ye nua obede pombede sa akode ena obi a make statement bi won ho na ne asam nyina ne se eye TV3 your sister eye station omo wo eye podcast bia aya wo mo ye na omo so ye TV station to say na omo podcast omo ye a omo busa Gen Z's no omo busa question we say internet boys na girls na dey omo so omo ye omo niema na question ne say Ghana ni musician bi ebetimi abreaki yes barrier na ewo Grammy ho no ana say Ghana musician bi betimi agye Grammy award yi bia na eti na omo cheche omagin omo cheche omadwen they do abrantie baako so and so na we say akode also say akode the career has ended na asemi you know Sack Nation anyomo de na some personalities if you are nocturnal mo DKB mo any other personalities no ade we de error eba no Gen Z for ni o magudie dia social media nim sensem koso ko betumi ayede atwagu ne mom no omo so omo ha kakare se platform na e free so ba na omo giri se e bia nka omo betimi ahwe bibia fa esan se Sakwa de yin say ogusu a woye den oye adwuma a bibia nye den ensiye enti adenti na say statement we ba abedwafo ha o metro madwen asem e course no eye na ye kan sam say efa ye brands no e de on sunsun so kra na eden e de brom so me kwa ka chiri ho me ye sure say wati asem no na mum before say ka chiri ba o de me konkohwe adanse enti na obi ankase bi a ye kan say de ayere ahyenkofo ye nkohwe any brands any kan asem.
I mean, maybe in the future, God might help us. I mean, God might be on our side, and an artist somehow, some way would level up to the Grammy. So for now, there's no artist for now.
Not Kinsak.
Kinsak. I think his career has ended.
Until now, Shane, I think his career has ended. Emma, cameraman for you na X-ray. We do say sorry, I need to say something in the Adrian and I say, it be a send your cancer, no, and a almost say. Catchy, they say what's he sending at the end of coin, a dear now can found.
Because I don't say, your castle be a bay for our and yen ye oti diaso. And I say, Sabi, otina prayer to two. Nkwana ye bay for. Ye will nip be a hormone ye. Omo kasa. Just say, omo chain doomsday. Ye be few menuma bebiano is negative. I don't know who is, and to me, I don't think he's even relevant. Who is he to even determine? Say,
or a guest, or
I don't care who he is. But who is he to determine? Say, sa kodie. Dear nebeba utrimwa. Ebe ma wakase sa kodie career wu. She yeti omai mu hanom de bia ne ye bompa ye say ye artist sebe omonso ebe kwom na Grammy nominations ni ade worldwide shows yi omabubobi na ebite ha de sebe abemubuonsem kan sem bia sebe ho nim faso. And at the end of the day, there are people there laughing. What is funny about this? For you to tell somebody, I think Sam Kodia is one of the biggest artists we have in Ghana. Both, and one of the artists who is also taking Ghana internationally.
Yeah.
And min ka se Sam Kodia nso yo min kai se Sam Kodia yo bi amefa se what ya koda wo industry mu a se be on fa nyumpo emba bi wa na se be obi a ne ho atwam. Nti dia on say we have these people who are more the opportunity to sit on platforms, you know, as creatives. Instead, some will be projected, say be creatives, you know, not they are saying things just to trend. I mean, everybody is. I come in contact this kind of people. We shouldn't actually really discuss them. They are not welcome.
On say you know, ranting no about one. Say no, we do grow internet. Say the focus of the show, no. How ranting mu dia grow. Say no person can be youthful exuberance. Some.
Ukasa sebe, excuse me to say, ukasa finance saton. And you say we are Gen Z nchile sebe wadjin. The fact say we are Gen Z, no, sebe it means that you are young, you're modern, but it doesn't make you stupid. For you to go and sit on, and it's not just any platform. It's a very credible platform. So if you sit there and you say something about an artist, I say, Obi Betsy, you find the same investor, be person investor, was Sarkodie show be more. And now the artists, you know, in general. Now, Obeti, now we are here discussing him on our national TV. Say, Onokrano, Nehwechem, and I said, Nikaria has ended. How like saying now per se or more outside no. I didn't think I be papa by a fear. We have to find a way and where you be and I say it's too much. I don't know who he is, but he should be ashamed of himself. Just mommy for you. Thank you.
I won't say and so see who you power ye. Nemu asem bi wa kan. E do kwanye se bia eyewo. But wo waka ebi o no person better I also kind and also edi or how about so no matter who you are no why some unim baby about copy into the air would din come no I care Harriet Kinsak, edu baby na Ghana ha Samsung for phone bi. Kinsak image daso. What are you talking about? Kinsak Bora Nigeria. Or can call when you now rappers in now or booming now ABI Jazzy Sina Unisa information. Harriet.
Well, I would say Sarkodie is one of our biggest acts, not just in Ghana but in Africa. And it's unfortunate Sisiano, the way we are saying negativity sells. Say Kamiyesho can say, oh, Sarkodie can give us Grammy and can fly that.
Who by react. Because it's good.
Yes, because it's good.
It's in order.
You consume messages on the internet, social media, no, the way you react, no, and no na inform algorithm, no, spread the niyama e was all the my, and algorithm no share the way you reacted to negative news now, or who say a pet into no be more negative news. It you something positive cry and kwechi. Into so when we say guy no nyo biao or nyo biat at the end because a negative. It's unfortunate say that is how the world is now. But he's young. And say yes he be discussing creative sir. It was say ye fan conform when him de we chi. Won't mean be one on say Sarkodie carry in on what basis now di sa jina sa sem no di jina so. Yeah, can't about music distribution, publications and all that now. Oh, sorry, me just so nim hoshi. On yeah, can streams how are or come to determine what you are doing and all that where you are. Me just about to onim hoshi. Ain't know he's the wrong person to ask him that question. I can't say contribution ain't having any impact bia, but unfortunately. The negative comments, and the air caught far and wide. And it's unfortunate. And TV3 also knows, say, negativity sells. It's a much high honor. And a post social media. Now, I have a problem because media, no, it was yen Caribbean beer. We had the fourth estate. Yen ye Caribbean beer into near ye deeper to honor. Agenda near best set, and on a better beer soon. It's unfortunate. Say, you best instead of say best agenda, propagate the Ghanaian image, ye artists ye be the omeko far and wide, no. Ye propagate agenda a the omo form. It's very unfortunate. Internet media say a lot of artists were angry with the network, that is TV3 network, because it's unfortunate. I was say ye propagate ye spread it. Nigeria for they be say compare, but unfortunately, omo closer to us. Into be nia ye sure almost sharing, even though you son almost sharing. But Nigerians you don't get them tarnishing the
image. Because I show say be no more doors. Oh be ho. I know the be ho pa. E be omo no ne push by a hano and e be a prosecution.
But unim say e bia Ketria meya me minia me na metimi aka ne ho asemboni obi antimi nka ne ho asemboni ye fa nto ho no wo ho ye fa wo de wa Nigeria for mo artists like obia benya biedio in fact share omo skate makers hi ene pella e wo Ghana she Shatawale de na ba Ghana she de wa obia posting no and all that. But Pella is just a streamer. But the numbers he carry is because Nigerians are supporting him. And what he's doing, Emma, they are supporting this guy. In Tiada, ye could cry, ye mean supporting. I didn't mean support it, it's sad.
Very.
But Sarkodie, ne carrying we, he's one artist that he has been consistent from day one. Every year, Sarkodie is always in it.
Every year, by Messiah crying, Messiah.
Sarkodie's career is never. I don't know how he does it. I think or masterclass, not check other artists. Because Sarkodie is always relevant. Every year Sarkodie is relevant. And I don't think I don't think he's dying out now.
And no na ama other celebrities be ebu fool. Esan say Sarkodie Gen Z no own Messiah release no December last year. Rapaholic. Yeah, Rapaholic last year. LG baby, I heard ticket prices near there.
No, sir. No,
And sack what this year cry now on down for and you'll be about no son, son, money now on the internet. So to say something like that, you know, Sabi Uncle ye. Baba Cocasso. Na ye share ni nuanoma almost so all my true support at tweety be aba fear nocturnal on the darling boy party so I'm macra and Kenya and in our share or my some no air caught the media house on the so and yet a branching because area woman individual content creators are more reacted to near my hono or more day or more can sama obia to me can be normal but omo issue no with the media house na sa content no belong to government say omo wo for some time and omo aye niam be brain no na nka bia omo betimi ahwe asone so kakra ansa na sa de na yeden aba bonten eno ti efia de medical so they say hey Sarkodie made a lot of no, it's possible to rap and understand that money won't be a problem and an impact. DKB or say Ghana is the only country somebody without a career will declare your career dead. Ghana and Kwano Bia only career Bia only be Bia warrior, but on no cast a word the warrior no apem and I say see Sister Fianso there and they allow this for clicks, for clouds. This isn't journalism. This is clickbait and it's dangerous. Ghanaian media has to stop building relevance by tearing down its own artists instead of highlighting. Instead of highlighting accomplishments, they look for negativity, controversy, and hot takes. That's not how we grow our industry. That's how we kill it. And if you say, we study your media, no, you pen someone, and someone, hotel, some, and someone, share, and someone, say nipa, and you pay. It you face it, and media house in bit me. I remember Kokaso. Although, I'm trying to understand content, then the purpose. Senia Gen Z grow on the internet. Say it as it is, but yes, a private blogger be na I mean, you say bia can one fans na the beko, but o share celebrities so makasa. My issue say platform ne free so bano. It goes beyond just social media content because they have a name and a brand to protect. Also, what will be your take?
I think many of them say, but first, so we say, one, ethics bank and a govern station, no, ni social media rules, no, what you say. Nipa no mo de buy no. Ashenso de ben or de ba na se mpuntu ben or de ba. Ba wo station your friend is saying, sir, looking for love or more program be your friend is saying. Yes. Station promote illiteracy. Any profanity. Illiteracy.
Which is illiteracy.
Now, caliber of people are about gate ras, growth bang and normal society.
Oh, say no, it's a content and a content, you know. Among four, yes, link to illiteracy now.
Share aqualai coin, no, you know, befa day. A honor befa. Who says is a mentor, a good. Share me relevant to a WhatsApp platform. They will sit down and insult an artist. Artist.
Young go straight to the issue. Baby, how they call attack you on content.
And I said, let's deal with the issue. And the chain power, yeah. Omodi are politicians, so Omodi are then. How do you sit down? Besine, what your apology was? Station now apologize. Station now is platform. No, Omodi yes, I didn't can be.
Sasa akodi bi amo train sasa akodi a bet or
the impedance. You see, ya jai ama media houses be ayomu say King Kong ena bibia emfa society ho emfa mpuntu ne kro ye eba no maye ba omu di natem omu di nkrofo atem full story ni na was our platform so into omu je se enye nwa
3 extra no you see yes no
who is the mother company? I am dealing with the mother company. So ma me nya enya na we try to say role model. Role model no na role model no e na
oh ya want chichemu ya want
ma me no nya ba no papa be na be free
ma me awoma 5 kwasi nya ye fe nkwohye kwaku eti no obi awo ne dini e don't know ye dealing with the
presenters dipping mother no ne kasa ma me no wo ba no ntitie na anko yie no eno na ma no mansion ne ena wo hunu eno na wo hunu how do you do this na besi ne se ma me ne wo ntitie pa na station of value artists no value content se artists na ma content man ko for show mu show nkofo na wo use o mu nyum e de ye o mentor e de you don't appreciate them na we nyina e ba na besi ne un respond ya. It is a plan. A station agenda. The omufwa the abranti and kan no so. Obi ye no. Aha se yetia ye correct. Ana yetia ye correct. O I don't say no I din.
Ye correct.
Nti aden sa station to also share wan.
You say bia ni ade ne fa no ho no emmekan.
Many artists now will stop blacklisting them.
Oh yeah.
What you say?
No.
How?
Na bi tie we say.
Na some medical starts.
No, say
Wo de menum.
Ni efe.
Wo de menum enya numbers. Wo de menum nya viewership. Na ubema obi abetina wa denigrade me. Na brantie no ni fie edin ben na so mbo sense akode. Abrantie no se ne bi kra ni papa twahwe kra ye hu se ni papa ni. When a non-entity is behaving, they say a correct. Abotre ben. Dioko, yeah.
Is a non.
Dear, Oyami Mobo, your manager channel.
Your post here, no?
No. It was so the level of foolishness and it was so. It starts from the top. And it be simple. Besine namunim ethics are a what profession numu. Namun to me and by now, Casimwa, yes, I video no. Yes, baby, a teacher, one on there. In the other Mumbesaneno. No more, a dear we. Full stop a year, see a wait now, Ebeka, Sako dear Wansem. Why do we do this? Not station and you see, the Mamikacho says station is a planting, a intentional, because you have to review. And as I said, social media post to video.
Yeah.
A call and a review.
Yeah.
A intentional station planning so no. Because some more CEOs, or more group CEO, or more general managers. How many of them are about apologizing? Yenya is hard, you know. Say yenya to me celebrity stars and raise you more higher. And no, and as Shatawali Akofo be free Nigeria. If we keep denigrating our own, how do we celebrate them? Yakas will be career India. Oh, Papa, go pension crowd, no, we came castle or yeah, Juma.
Yes, I did one and tray and tray. And when you do have been a car, we say energy kakra a woman. Ni for CC and yes, be a obi per se or say idea. Ogoso Showtym Adom TV, a Hanuman entertainment stories at the end. You can't want them to say, ne, any day di kind of share, Yamawa Quaba, a Baba Bosu. They are true deal on common. Let it be a fra. That's why the Wababa can be. Your last topic, a day table so. And no, I know she pa. Esan say, Yenya kwesi or 10. Say, onim kwesi or 10, and I say, oh, yeah, Gen Z, or Chinawa say, the carrier end because we name the slow. And no, maybe a buyer pass here can the time or the buyer no gospel no. Then I net say no or the or shoe bobby. Ebemu, Emma, different style, but when I was straight, the jacket na or the band be the abonne hanum sa swag and a numno. It be God where they bless me, you say no tape, pangy. Na enu ya no bidding como, ewo Joy Prime, since on Sister Rosalie, bidding como, na commodity one a piece, hey, or no. Yede ne album ni CD ye ko sie no wo amusie se ni career ne yede end isan se no fe say hey train Men come, me teach mu, Mr. Video honomo, ebi anama hunuka. Hey, producer, okay. Ebi ana one who said America, name no can you say gospel industry no mono. E honomo, who crossing, we are the almost fed we are son. I'm sorry, only we are senyum secular. Then say what the etise oh, ye will be a fa malam, ye will be a fa, ye will be a fa ha. Normal. Sena a view of gospel in the I sing better one say nyame fie de yesi say and aba be kan se kwasi e dey asem na kan bia na there are other factors bia ama o carry 90 me anye senia wo pen but senia wo kan de na ano odin abaye nkomodi na esese ye so yetimi de anu tum na ye mpanifo kire o madwe say asem o kan de yampa na gospel industry na nkasa emu ohun senia o kan ye amanfo de o manu abetum Uncle Freddie Mono so abeka say no kre Esther Smith gospel musician ono so abeka say hwe bra de okay de no kre trudo no ono so wa face ne de okay me video no I ready dia yenko ne yenko hwe ye ba Coca Country and Harriet on Metro Madron.
Yeah.
It's not my thing. Me, I can leave the scene and go and take care of myself for a year and come back to anyhow, but you know, trying to be in people's face all the time, you know, it's not it for me, you know. And so, yeah, I took the time to put myself together. You know, church people were attacking, you know, would say all sorts of things.
When you say attacking, is it that like you...
You know, like every type of thing. Oh, well, the Bible said gospel. No, the gospel musicians also, you know, felt like, the guy has come to change the scene. How are we going to do? People will do things. People are doing all sorts of things, you know. They'll like take my album to places. They will go and... People go and go to cemetery, all those type of things.
Really?
As you are sitting here, somebody's praying against you.
Wow, kakum number 2. Kwaku na nanum no akasa no. Eno nti nyame na me kan sem. Na mum no ade e ma ne de no nwanwa na ye hu ne se. Yinyina num se Kristo de kronkron ye pa Kristo som de a kronkron abrabo tenene na ruti nyame adwuma na nyame fie na some of these allegations in fact enye light o emu oduye pa because it goes a long way to just say and sorry no any gospel musicians no just enwom keke na monto ana say ebrabo ne bi wom ma me started with Harriet asabi ba no me de manje and say bibi side because gospel there what the fast secular there hey best to ba gospel there me na akra Harriet onso hu asami say
joking I don't know because unim say asofo yi bebre na isu
isu den
omo from omo shakawa ne handkerchief ne they do it to get people to get dumb and all that. Omo joining or cultic, it's out there. Intimidate anyame wa cry say obi beye BBC to stop his album from blowing. I don't know. I don't know so. But question na maybe some say, are the industry is it not big enough? Ope say on release a song. I just say ukusi obi die wo cemetery. Is this not a vast industry? Obiati, Obiti, Diana Milton, Obiti, Celestine. I think.
Maybe Jana all day bano. You know, should do this. I'm rebel and I say, heat. Yes.
Oh, no. It doesn't make sense. Let's just say such a person, or you're short-sighted. Because any ordin ko for be album be ko so na you say enye kwesi o tempe
wow be
bia just all the album be ko edro so but then again what is the world turning into? I was asking myself, what is the world turning into? Nyamenyum na wo se wo tie na ma wo show crying na wo de be bomb paye na wo be sua nyame frim na obi a ebio all kwakwan bone so no o tie be sesa no I just saw the coffee drew so answer. And just say,
No more Sunday mo perform.
Nkwaje ni bebi amayen yo. Se omo say omo to nnwom ewo hwanyame twe akra eba nyame twe ni pom. Nyame fie no. Na ansa na omo de nnwom ne beba na omo de befafa bebi ansa na. Oba kwasie obekum ni nyonko de. Ansa na ono ne de. Na wo say oku ni nyonko de na chese ne de ne so ko de befa bebi o. Okay, so timi kokun say Dumweja. Yes. The ana so no ane the end or about say about kono ankasa. Exactly. Okay. Exactly. And it's worrying. I dey hard dream. Na say wo say wo wa fanyame untie secular songs because secular songs na bonsam there. Gospel na wutie no so no. Afa baby. Na say you are not safe. Na say enjoy gospel songs wutie. That's where my problem is. When you're revelation, there's something, me na me pese me nkai Bible quotation, but a quotation actually say, I will say, what the wisdom, like you need to apply wisdom in saying certain things. Now, yes, there's a quotation like that. Maybe man and you need to apply wisdom.
Shout out to your pastor. Hello.
You need to apply wisdom. Okay. Because
on the side of
on the side of exactly
before so back.
But who need this position? They were not or cast no sorry. But this is a serious issue. This is a serious issue that puts doubt on the Christian
stakeholders, like the gospel.
Exactly. Cast doubt. Instead of say, as Christians, I will say I will say united, bringing people to the fold, the Christianity fold. No, to see I know what casted doubt. Who can I go?
Like what Christianity do? Even though that's not the reality of fraternity.
No, that's not the reality. And I make her say, oh, Kasa, you should apply wisdom. Right now, this has casted
now
like question.
Now person specific say.
No, not specific. But there's a way of no. Wow, not necessarily say, and now obi ede. Gospel artist me album akọ cemetery. Obetimi aka say like nyame ekoso industry.
Ba ko ti wanimu a anka so obebusa ne say obebusa ne further questions. I think so odura de
you. And me how ne say or can say all this.
Okay.
But a serious thing. A serious thing. Oh, now as I'm saying say the doubt at all Christian fraternity in so but me can say me ready me man share interview by me ready say ne nyom to na ba form the question thing we know no and the question thing we know now then times no but there are a lot of things that makes me aka say contributed to ne nyom enye out there.
Okay, so metewasia.
Not necessarily say bia.
Okay, to you no.
Yes, to me no.
Okay.
Enya honhom sem. Oh, me call journalism school no. They be na the election some catch as a journalist, you shouldn't show your political colors. Me I can say Kwesi Otin showing his political colors was also another reason and he carry a bar from.
Ojidi say or the no cordom ama yosem. And no can be na day.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. Wow. There's a reason I course come chair say initial do political colors ever out. You should be neutral, but be a choice. Any the person but there are consequences.
Okay.
And I feel say so all show the political powers colors no. So can be it's not necessarily say spiritual, but physical and so and I just hope say people should come out and also talk about the goodness in the industry. Because yes,
but
it should be more.
Okay,
it should be more because this has really casted a doubt on because right now me baby say Ghanaian as me some say
we muna
this is what they are baby and
me to see pa me da say Harris yeah or Chena Adrianfa. Mami mra eye country so country Ebi mo nso essay anka opeso share this story there because you tattoo ABC ni twamufo obeti yesi we na video we akọ we do but ye hu we kono amanfo say adan no anye specific say nyankopon hum na eyi kire ne say o kwasi ba bia wandu nyina say adan no amobobodini
Kujo and Harriet, let me start from when Harriet can be busy. Like now he was laughing, and that kind of showed that I'm so broken heart and che Harriet. So adia ya we ya pa, you are going through pain, but you have no choice but to laugh.
No, sorry.
I said na shada ya papa. But I said never no. So when you near tired here, and how be who said that is not laughing at all. It's not a laughing matter. Because yeah, you know, you kwesi or tend to be somebody. I banner, you find say contemporary gospel. Say Bejina or Ghana, he was one of the pioneers. Oba, he brought something fresh to the gospel scene. But as time went on, we don't know what happened. And I may say Oba form. And with this particular issue, not even makers and not necessarily maybe. My main fan say there's been so many complaints regarding this particular issue, especially from our Kumawood brothers and sisters, and maybe na ba bonten eba be kan say indro to ne ade ekokoso ewo industry. And most of the time, what is ansem we are na will say maybe it's either the movie or secular musicians. And nunti na Harriet kase enke was say okra like asam no because it brought some sort of this that what kind of wisdom do you want him to apply? That thing is on no feel it's say ni me. I am telling you my truth. I say it told me be a hypocrisy in the in some of our Christian like in the Christian fraternity and then higher.
There's a nyachum na.
Nyachum. Ewe Christopher binom afa. Asam no wo honom instance say obeka ne say net no na nyaminti Christo nti obeka na sebe ebi obi nso te ho ode aye desuade na wehu style no nso betutu na normal afa no enye na me ba beka ye hu say Christopher to say enye because always be most Christians are constantly judging other people. Meanwhile, skeleton necessary will be better. Skeleton necessary omo closet mono. Anu wedding. Because the question thing kwa na ba can say asem we ya. There's been a couple of gospel artists almost so afuaso. Not just someone kasa niema warm, but they are not able to say it. But kwesi babonti on said a lot of people are seconding, his motion near all canon. Yeah, sometimes one told me be a mama young cano told me a sorry fear on a ho ena sebi a Christopher and I say a bill a story fear binum. I mean generalizing a hokra and a sebi a bay for any nyachum a do two for ewo. But we don't say this thing. Near the nyame somno akra ho na say me de me holy me de me ntise me nuano omo de omo ye wiasefo enso no etomi bia wo behwe mu no na ne Christofo bi ye no wiasefo kranye enye o Christo ni bi etumi de ni nua esi ho se wo ka ne ho asem a na ni nua onya wura asore dem ho a hwe last week atade ye o hye ye no anosan de abo na yeah, kawansha wunya meshum kra bebo. In somewhere etomi bi ekoso no. Sometimes I like the fact that he's been able to come out and say it. Now nkwa yet to say your friend say secular for nkwa and I say actors nkwa and I say in sansem some
the say okay say nukuru enye nukuru say bia or the no ye cover for a bia niema bia say anu na ehu no ye nim because ye nim say suma si na suma si and the choir sadia no.
Apply nyansa samuana nyansa kasa na Harriet.
Okay, to which now apply.
Because samaka nti wa wote ho no ma wo hwe no wan kasa woni mu ye se osofra brobe wo So what? Because this is a spiritual case. And you know,
What's in the spiritual case?
Say unless watching Nipano red-handed with evidence, that is when you can come out and mention the person's name. Now see, how about Bonnie Dean? Now say, chirem, evidence were here. No, fan over here. Into waka, or no, there waka to water, but once you will share your friends, the gospel fraternity in one. Oh yes, and you know yourself. Now, Muma Yenjai sa chuchanenti and I said, Mama, me nyonko encha your friend is saying, "Dra, who's won't because at the end of the day, no munina, you are preaching the word of God. It is a wound, and oh, could you not make a baby to say, we are since obey you, obey so industry way mono. Sebe, say nyamena o somna, my munyading. Senso the traditional side na owa.
Menos.
Na ni mu to me wa.
Etete on toma. Yes, na se na American. Me de minyaya anka. O kire say hey. Asuma minister so and so wo. Okọ eye awudome. E na akoye say 11 PM okoye saa dewi. Na o 12 daddy. Me so me ba so se na be ya. Se me so for e be invite saa asuma na abetonwom na awura huma. Ni o say wo dwuma wadie ni on sem fata say wo ba nya me fie. Ma memra koka ho. Kwa some way the me still am doubt say a gospel musician na or so what tunya menwom worship kwa sorry crusade ase no gina ho o preachi twe akra na enwom a onwonko aya o face o sin wonti no o de ne be kwa aduro so na o de be kwa bi me doubt koka asem way wo de o experience wo adwuma mu e de bi ana wo factor obetimi de amaye wo
oh na de some kan say nyanwa Ghana sha omu promo say wa sorry them newo chrono kese wa sorry them minim gospel ni no blackmailing the follow gospel artists within the nude picture
wow
they blackmailing say wa ambe perform am na anye si ya obeyi video na pi what do I make o hwe me what you say
wow
kwesi otinye bia no ni ho yes me sorry, I make come sorry after elections, before elections. Because of software, mommy who baby or Ujina puppet so. Nimpa yemo kasemu. Say na Muslim the obey software, obey president na yeden. Me sorry P. I see Jikavi Temple.
Hey, what boarding?
And me yeden.
Okay, say what sorry awoko.
Problem am me want you. No problem. Yeah, more problem. So what do you want? So why are we here?
Hey, na koka.
No, so what? No, I don't need a problem.
No, but they want
because
sorry, I will continue to
so what's the problem?
Many problem.
Because you take uti ha so amudi.
Master Eko, me was say. Sorry, I will continue. A good so share.
Me say. O me software e da me hu ba bi ogina ene ne nsantre na mka sa sorry we me no otwe nkwanto
Pai.
me nsi obium masaka say me gospel artist all blackmailing the fellow person within the nude so wa be performing so friend no wa be performing na video na start so e normal minim crofo a this woman also phobia dance and no releasing you. Normal. But the na kwesi kana o kano. Sa challenges ni struggles ye. Wo na say wo soma wo awurade mu no. Ese ohun say nipa na one na daily no. They are just being Christ-like.
Okay.
But ese wo na ohun say nsɔhwɛ ne bɛba wo bɛhwe ase. Nsɔhwɛ ne bɛba na wo bɛhwe ase na wo kɔsoro. Say radinu na wo gidie won mu say onu bedi.
Okay.
But wo di wani tu no paso a. Na we lucky class say we wo no cassette no wi na ka wo no ko chichiro hye wo ka be ba bejima account.
Yeah, na say ko omia wo ankasa di pedua.
Unim nkof. Listen, your gospel space no eye me ya say yehu enye obi a oto gospel nyum bia na e Kristo ni.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Enye obi a ene ye erade na odo erade ni. There are churches that are owned by either traditionalists and Muslim. Other people see the space as business.
Okay.
What you say? senia open no sa na ye de ma wo ba all kan no eye ni pain na wotumi a minim kwesi eye ni pain na ne otumi kan nti na otumi siri bi no nti ase enye normal sa Esther Smith nansia enye maame sofo obi ne ni kunu ne ka e na twi na di no yes eye normal minim obi okoto ka ni fellow sofo no gospel artist friend say or sika more than that into increases so normal the percentage eye normal na dia mi ko hu eye normal eye is eye bibia what is space no mu de ni akọ no yen ya pe wahwe ase no se wo be ko anim no oh na make say kwesi wa lucky se ka cd na o de ko na ko mu de onu nipa ni mu na ko ho a can na testimony be free bema enti yenyan.
So what happens to righteousness, holiness, na omu di etire me ba omu di etire no omu taking inspiration from these musicians
na me say jaika
that be say no it's an office no tie you say
go Bible mu hu omu ma dance omu ba wiase omu wiase omu testimony
omu ko na
the ona oba be twa hwe awu to onya awe no na wudi nachi.
Okay.
The car the ever pie the cron for the china be ebe ka so ya corrupt. The china be ebe be yi nanim. Na sama eda ba bi enfo bi e de ba to social media on na obedi nachi. They are righteous people. They are godly people. They are good men of God. But just that the good men of God atnase. Ama the wrong people are leading the crusade.
Yeah.
Hey, says so be a person ma prophecy. No, Didi. What I say? Everybody wants to be the lead of the church. Everybody wants to be a gospel. Obi sa no man no wo, but they are good people.
Okay.
They are righteous people. They are nkrofo, they understand the will of God. They understand how God lives and how to be a Christ-like. Eno yemfanto ba me kire se enyo bia na wo space ho a oba ho se obesum nyame obi wo ho obeye business obi wo ho so oba so obekenti once you define now it is normal we ase a insenchire ni social we na Christo ni so de wo de na social we
yeah okay enter ye pon na me mama we take quick one mo boni tell or young artists be an gospel artists be a afi na wo ba na bia nyame de some Adom bi ato no so ono ba be big pa kwasi yem pese kwasi otin de ebi ebeto no advice ben tell ebe 1 minute a wo de be ma obi ono ye new artist oba how obetimi aso say no say ni asime say ye bi o mani won say ba bi a wo ba no not gospel nkompo ne be say o kra ye nyame fie na enye hompo e ho nso Christ it advice ben na such a person or Harriet.
I would say God is the lifter of men.
Okay.
Intina say obey nyame adwuma. Go all out. Read your Bible, pray, listen to the word of God. Get to know the word of God for yourself. That's the lot of things that Ghana for be brain.
Okay.
Omo train say pastor back will read the Bible na ba be explain actual. Intina pastor be kan no mefa. Be wo so hu nyame for wow ho. Stay beya pastor who from anegu ni so abehun say pastor ni okay nye no na wo Bible ni nti no say gospel artist or a young person or no so break it out I think say he should focus on his message touching people, getting people to Christ than say obenya numbers numbers ni be mu anaya but on focus God is the lifter of men.
Okay,
Yo, could you mean the mechanism if you be a man some? And you know, when you are getting into this industry, and I make an answer, we'll see Yamia Jumanka now be ya. Yamina was summoning no soon in Mui. Men fat could trouble Joe. Yeah, and yes, I would start and who wouldn't name your bow Hanao or your bow Hanao. Almost say, more powerful men of God no Christ. Sometimes, the enemy hate to what we say, account. Now, what? Sebi, you don't know where you are standing.
Okay.
Yes, otini ni na mani edoso nenso nyankopon e wo fini.
Okay, Kuka, 1 minute na ya wrap here.
Hwehwe onyame ne hu no. Hu na ono be nante. Na se me na opa afutu dia me akra me hu ba bia.
Hu ba bia. Okay, yeah, ko erunti no.
Producer. Producer me video no.
Video be.
Onim de so ye.
Okay, I don't know. Last message, sir. It be and share be a come on 1 minute be na wrap here.
Me chia ashefo na.
Okay.
Me na unfo bebre omo hwe. Me hunti omo se obo. This time around omo hwe show no de bia no. Thank you very much for watching the show. I do appreciate you very, very much.
All right. Kaitri.
Okay, and a big thank you to Kesewa Kese.
Okay.
And Obre, Adom Entertainment Hall for United.
Oh, okay.
I mean, sure, and I feel so much stress. It's the ongoing TGM is no Mestroa Mumvotimano, a high life artist of the year. Mumvotimano, I think women supporting women.
Good work.
And your Wakadia, and your Darius is a one who's artist of the year, a King Promise. I best Rubia said, send your dear no con and check no worry you may hear from them. Into King Promise fans be a more worldwide baby. Vote in Moma and Koso. A year, dear, BM Fire and Siam vote. Oh, producer, now me video no my King Promise, money di. Your time say King Promise.
King Paluta.
King Promise.
Nipa se King Promise, se King Paluta.
Okay. Koka, yeah, that was it.
Nah, one project King Paluta.
Okay, me that was it. Harriet, me that was it. Catch him, that's Koka, me that was it. Nah, me so me dia that kesiye. Ekoma eye 247 Zaraman boutique ene. No ma drip premium ti ha no what I say Osebo de Zaraman. Aha, o papa papa entire papa dia drip dia me so Bema ho ade bia North Canesi opposite the former Barclays Bank obeso to out. Star Beer, Kumasi Bitters, Stomagard, ena eye Darling Lemon. Omo no mu gina ye chi den e boy ye chi don man ye de ahoden di dwumadi e brel. Na ne o ma ye nkonya fefefe camera say obetumi apeki nkonya ye egu hai o pebi wo dem a ne esin say ne ne ye akese antique no say ne ye titide na fefefe asofo tram ni ade no e king of antique La Paz bigot abrosan no mu a bonso a o first floor fefefe nkonya wodo bebre o ono so ene ma ye nkonya yankopon hira no anywhere also Jimre ehweye Afedi Joseph na me ne ko school e wo WBM Zion Secondary School Mess Otafo also wo hwe me yankopon hira e na Mirror Chakade me junior brother ono so ye one rapper afi na oba onso o hwe ene obi biara o Jimre ehweye se yankopon ma ye nkwa na ye wa hoodin mu na adomodon ye a da sene ye be san ba na dey another beautiful edition of a Showtym. Edia bro, me din the kojoki jumadi me tremu Emma Saliman original Mamaga. Yankopon Shroud, any producers, any cameramen, Yankopon show bia. Bye bye.